Okay, so here's a little video to follow up from the brief video I did about counting and why you should do it. I think most people would know that when you're counting a pulse, you're counting 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. Most often, you're going to be counting in fours, especially for a start off. Then we have a further division between those, which is often counted the and. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, and that gives us eighth notes. I think most people are probably to that sort of level anyway. If you're not, then re-watch that bit because that obviously will be useful to you. The next kind of division up that people tend to learn is 16th notes, and again in counting terms, I think the best way to count 16th notes is to count with E's and A's between the numbers and the ands, and the reason for that is because it still allows you to maintain the divisions that you've already got. Again, so going back to like a sort of ruler or tape measure analogy, just because you have more divisions between the divisions you're already talking about, you don't all of a sudden change the numbers for the divisions that are already there. So whether there's millimeters or not on a ruler doesn't change the fact that the numbers are still 1, 2, 3, 4. And the same thing I think should go with the counting, because it enables you to keep things in the same place. So 1, 2, 3, 4 becomes 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 becomes 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a. And the other good thing about that counting system, I've seen a few different counting systems for that, one of which I think is 1 T tar T, but it's incredibly hard to say. The best reason for counting the 1 E and a, first of all, each division gets its own individual name. So if somebody says the E of 2, you know exactly which division that person is talking about. So again, in terms of communication, that's really handy. But also it's very, very easy to say. So you can say that quickly: 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 and a 4. It works very well. It comes off the tongue very nicely. Whereas 1 T tar T is not, it's a tongue twister more than anything. It gets in the way, and that's not really what you want. So that's kind of quarter notes, eighth notes, 16th notes in a nutshell. Hopefully that helps. There'll be more videos going forward for the smaller divisions and triplets.